Part 1.
That's my audience. All right. Now touch me. You can turn off the TV. Have you ever tried to get through a full day of classes or work after sleeping only 5 to 4 hours at night? You probably felt tired, unfocused, irritated, and like everything was harder than it should have been. Maybe with a little bit brain fog. I think almost everyone here can relate to that. We stay up late, studying, working, watching videos, or scrolling through our phones. And then we tell ourselves that losing a few hours of sleep is no big deal. But it is a big deal. I choose this topic because, like many students and working adults, I know how easy it is to sacrifice your sleep for whenever life gets busy, such as work, in the office, and in school. Today, I want to persuade you to make sleep a priority. I will explain how sleep protects your physical health and how it improves your mental and emotional performance, and how you can start getting better sleep tonight. First, you should prioritize sleep because your body needs it to stay healthy. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, adults should get at least 7 hours of sleep each night. Getting less than 7 hours regularly is connected to an increased risk of serious health, including diseases such as obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. As you can see on top of my visual aid, it shows that adults need at least 7 hours of sleep each night, provided by the CDC. It helps with recovery, energy, and immune function, while too little sleep is linked to serious health problems. Second, you should prioritize sleep because it improves your mental and emotional performance. Most of us have experienced this ourselves. When you're exhausted, it becomes harder to focus. You might read the same sentence 3 times and still not understand what you're reading. You may forget something important or make a mistake that you normally would not make. The CDC explains that insufficient sleep can hurt cognitive performance and increase the risk of mistakes, accidents, and loss of productivity, such as in the workplace. Think about this from a student's perspective. Imagine staying up until 3 in the morning, studying for an exam. You might think that the extra study time is helping you, but the next morning you are so tired that you struggle to focus or remember that you are what you have studied. At some point, sacrificing sleep can actually hurt the performance you stayed awake trying to have and improve. Poor sleep can also affect your emotions. When we are exhausted, we can become more stressed, impatient, irritated, angry. On the other hand, getting enough sleep can improve attention, memory, and your ability to handle your daily responsibilities. The good news is that improving your sleep does not require the complete change of your life. One of the things I want to show you is what sleep does to you. For my visual aid, it shows that it supports recovery and energy, such as from exercising or working out at the gym, strengthening the immune system, which it allows you to not get sick so often. Regularly getting too little sleep is linked to obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. Those are the consequences if you don't get enough sleep. What it does for you mentally and emotionally: improves focus, attention, it helps memory and learning. Too little sleep can increase mistakes and accidents, and poor sleep can also affect emotions as well as make you more irritable. Today, I have shown you getting enough sleep protects your physical health. It improves mental and emotional performance. So finally, you can start improving your sleep tonight with a few simple habits. First, trying to go to bed and waking up at approximately the same time each day. The Sleep Foundation recommends a consistent sleep schedule because it helps train your body's eternal clock, otherwise known as your circadian rhythm. Second, put your phone away at least 30 minutes before you go to sleep. Cleveland Clinic sleep experts recommend avoiding phones, tablets, and other screens before bed. And honestly, I think this is probably the realistic change for many of us. How many times have you planned to check your phone for 5 minutes and suddenly 30 minutes or an hour has passed? By simply putting your phone down earlier, you may be able to get more sleep without being away from anything important. Finally, make your room as dark as possible. Quiet, comfortable, and create a regular bedtime routine. You do not need to make all these changes tonight. The only thing you have to do is start with one. One of the things you could do, demonstrate in my visual aid, is like I said, get to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Put your phone away 30 minutes before bed, and keep your room as dark, quiet, and as comfortable as possible. So my challenge to each of you is this. Tonight, choose one change. Set a consistent bedtime, put your phone away 30 minutes earlier, or even make your bed a better place to sleep at. Try that one change for the next 7 days and see how you feel. We spend so much time trying to improve our health, our grades, our work, and our lives. Sometimes one of the best things we can simply do is just get better quality sleep. And yeah, that's the end of my speech.